moving on. These are the topics that will be covered today. So, well, our main common goal is same image, same voice, and on time. And especially in terms of digital marketing, we try to spread the same solution-based message across countries at the same time, working together as one team in one voice. So to do so, we have set up the design guides and shared the templates to create the consistency in our branding. And we believe that this will help our social media accounts easily recognizable as MegaGen. And we also standardized the logo, which was previously different for each country as follows. And we have also created the strong, convincing solution-based contents, and we also translated into various local languages to engage a broader audience who may not be fluent in English. So starting last May at the International Symposium in Rome, we've been collecting the user testimonials to gather their experiences with MegaGen. And these kind of videos has also been translated into various local languages thanks to your active support. And though the further details will be shared soon, the percentage of one-day posting of compulsory content has grown up to approximately 60% compared to the record in 2023. And we believe that this is a great mark because it has increased by 12 times in terms of the participation and around 100K increase in terms of our global networks of followers. So thank you very much. So now it's time for the winner announcement of the 2024 one-day repost system. So this is the criteria that we use as a reference to measure each country's score. And in terms of the reposts, we have marked based on the three criteria, which is the first one is the content point. So we granted the content point when the content is reposted within the 7 days. And the bonus point for those who shared the contents within the 3 days from its share date. And we also granted the monthly bonus points for the top 3 high-performing countries. And as we also briefly mentioned through the WhatsApp, we have also prepared a special gift for the best content creator and the best translators based on the number of contents that they produce or translated. So moving on. The third place of the reposts goes to Australia. Congratulations. And the second place goes to Bolivia. Congratulations. And then the first place goes to the Philippines. Congratulations. And in terms of the content creation, the prize goes to Russia. Congratulations. And for the best translation creator, it goes to Albania. Congratulations. And we will contact the winners separately for the gift. And here's the top 10 list of last year's reposted winners. And please be mindful that we are currently reviewing this year's repost performance as well. So please keep on actively participating and boosting your social media performance. And further details regarding the updates on the one-day post system will be shared in the upcoming slides. So now let's move on to talk about our goals and initiatives of 2025 digital marketing. So in line with last year's goal, we aim to share the MegaGen solutions with the global dental professionals through the various digital marketing platforms to unify our global brand identity. So previously, we have boosted our social media through 3 main methods to reach our global dental professionals. The first one was the one-day post system, and we have leveraged our existing global network of followers by sharing the content to approximately 380K followers. And the second one is the meta boosting, and through the Instagram or Facebook ads, we have exposed our content to 3 million people per post. And lastly, by collaborating with the dental influencers, we have reached to around 1.8 million followers, including those who are unfamiliar with MegaGen in sharing our solutions. And in 2025, we aim to expand our maximum reach to 10 million views. So our specific goals are to grow each target to 0.5 million, 3 million, and 8.1 million for each product. So assuming that there are around 2 million dental professionals worldwide, our goal is to ensure they see the same content at least 5 times across multiple platforms. So in case you're not familiar with our campaigns, let's briefly go over them one by one. So the first one is one-day post system. So the one-day post system was launched last year under the Dr. Park's strong guidance for the unified branding. He has emphasized the importance of consistent messaging and to strengthen our brand image. So aligning with his vision, we have introduced a star rating system to distinguish the mandatory and optional content. And content with 4 or 5 stars is considered as mandatory that must be shared. And this typically includes the clinical case images or paper analysis or Mavericks campaign. And contents with 3 stars or lower, such as the products or event promotions, are considered as optional that can be reposted at your own discretion. So this is how the system works. So when we upload the content on social media, we simultaneously share the contents, including the editable files, through the WhatsApp, and also on web parts, and also on the Google spreadsheets. So if you haven't joined our WhatsApp marketing group, we highly encourage you to join us now. And hold on. Yes, due to the nature of Instagram and WhatsApp, previously shared contents sometimes get buried under the new posts. So we have created this Google spreadsheet in order to make it easier for you guys to track the previous contents and its download routes and its schedule across through this platform, and help you look for the contents easily. So before we move on, we have 2 recommendations to share. And the first one is that if you're using the Facebook as your main platform, we highly suggest you not to share the HQ links directly to your Instagram feed. So since other countries manually download, reposition, and upload the content, these type of shared content will not be counted as the proper score. And second one is that please select an appropriate thumbnail or frame when uploading the video. This is because when uploading the video manually, it sometimes appears as black, blurred, or colored, like this blue ones, that misalign or does not follow our tone and manner of our design guidelines. So these are the main 2 points that we would like to address. And yes. So as briefly mentioned before, this was the criteria that we used to evaluate the repost performance. And in particular, when reviewing the content production, we focus on whether you followed our design guideline and the tone and manner of our social media. And this year, this is the update. We are focusing more not only on repost, but also on content production and content translation, and also on the annual follower growth. So for the reposts, we will focus on the content points based on the number of stars without any date restrictions. And we will still going to give the bonus points when the content is reposted within the 3 days from its share date. And in terms of the content production, we will prioritize the use of the MegaGen blue color and its fonts and whether it aligns with our social media guidelines. And additionally, we will take the annual follower growth rate into account, and we're going to put a heavy emphasis on this one. While we're managing our social media, we have seen that strong or convincing messages naturally leads to the follower growth. So we intend to place a greater emphasis on this one. So in this regard, we will reward the top 3 countries with the highest repost activity. and also the countries with high performing or outstanding content translation or content productions. If the multiple countries achieve the top rank, the recipient will be determined based on the annual follower growth rate. So the total prize will be worth around $3,000 and will be allocated for each gift. So please, once again, to be mindful of the social media guidelines and take your time thoroughly to review the items. And please feel free to reach out if you need any assistance. So this is the brief overview of our weekly social media guidelines. And compulsory posts with the 4 or 5 stars are usually shared on Tuesday or Thursdays, mainly featuring the clinical cases or clinical reports. And this year, the Maverick campaign's focus has been shifted from accelerated loading to the full mouse, and we are going to share it in more detail once we are ready. And we also plan to increase the share of branding content by 40% to enhance the brand awareness to the patients. And further details regarding the patient marketing will be shared in the upcoming slides. So the next topic is meta boosting. Well, one of the key benefits of meta boosting is the ability to target the specific demographics that we want to reach. So through the Instagram algorithm, we can analyze the user activities and their patterns and expose our content to our desired parties. So last year, we have created various contents like the MacGyver Kit product reels, accelerated loading 3D animations, and in order to attract our relevant followers who are interested in dentistry or oral health, and guide them to our official Instagram page or to our official websites. Because one of the reasons that we have sent this kind of landing page is that there is a strong limitation in terms of the contents that cannot be covered in the social media. So if you would like to get any assistance in terms of the ad setup, or if you want us to target the specific region of your country, please reach out to us. And the next topic is the dental influencers. So basically, this project aims to introduce our products and solutions through the third parties, and to make them more accessible to the dental professionals worldwide. So one of the key problems of simple posting from our side is that we cannot reach our potential customers who are unfamiliar with MegaGen. So while working with the 7 different dental professionals, we've been able to have a strong network of followers from overseas and across the continents who are dental related, and we were able to introduce our main product features. So,
Привет.
So while browsing your social media accounts, we've noticed that some countries are already actively collaborating with their local dental professionals and dental influencers. So thank you so much for your great efforts. And in doing so, we try to find the content that doesn't look too commercial and that can engage the greater audience at the same time. So we tried the various content types, including the clinical images, 3D animations, surgical clips, etc. And we found that this surgical clips has generated the greater engagement in terms of the number of likes, comments, shares, saves, reach, etc. Compared to the other contents that we have shared before. So if you know of a good dental influencers in your local country or need any assistance in implementing this type of projects, please feel free to reach out as well. So again, our total goal for this year is to reach 10 million views in terms of the dental professional marketing. And considering that there are 2 million dentists worldwide, we will try to make the dentist see the same contents for over 5 times. So we kindly ask you to continue participating as you did last year and reach out if you need any assistance. So finally, our next topic is the patient marketing. So earlier this year, we have aired the TV commercial featuring one of the renowned actor in South Korea. And the global version with a different model has also been created in English, Russian, Spanish, and Chinese to introduce our brand and one of the key features of Blue Diamonds to engage our wider audience. So following our patient marketing efforts in South Korea, we are now preparing to expand this global patient marketing in this year, especially trying to target those who have strong interest in oral health and implants. So one of the benefits of digital marketing is that we can target the potential patients effectively and reach them quickly at relatively low costs. So our goal is to connect with the patients as well and encourage them to choose our brands when visiting the local clinics. So our target group are the global patients aged between 40 to 69, who tends to prioritize the implants that last strong or require fewer visits or surgeries and are frequently recommended by others. So their key considerations can be categorized into 4 main areas of convenient and faster healing, safety and reliability, aftercare support, and the user reviews. So currently our solution-based messages or contents targeting the dental professionals are addressing the dentist challenges by linking them to our product's key features and solutions. And we are going to apply the same approach that we did to our dental professionals to the patients as well, by addressing their concerns or worries about dental implants in a more patient-friendly approach. So all patient-targeted contents for branding will be shared through the same platforms that we did to target the dental professionals, which is the one-day post system, meta-boosting ads, and the dental influencers. And we are also planning to update the website in order to provide more detailed, easy to understand information to the patients when they land it to our Instagram page or the websites. So in terms of the cumulative reach, we plan to begin by exposing the same content to over 5 million people. So moving on. So in addition to the digital marketing, we are also aware of the importance of the marketing materials that are spread to the dental clinics. So we are currently gathering the Straumann's marketing materials right now, and in order to take them as a reference in developing our marketing materials. So if you or your sales teams are aware of this information, please share them at your earliest convenience so that we could develop them further. And that will be it for my section. And before Lucas shares the information about the global events or exhibition, I would like to introduce our new video team member, Dr. Louis Anderson. And he will share his ideas about the global content creation and distribution. So now it's your turn, Dr. Louis.
Hi, thank you very much, Anne, for a nice presentation and very illustrative. For sure, everyone understood what you were saying. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a pleasure meeting you. Great family that is MegaGen here in Korea, living in South Korea is a really great opportunity. I'm currently working as a team, as Anne said before, as a video team manager in the marketing department. Thanks to all of your continued support, I've joined the team to help actually strengthen our global content. So we will start like, for example, with English and Spanish content to reach a wider audience. So as a dentist, what I can tell you is that I'm gonna use my knowledge and experience to create content that is not only easy to understand but also accurate. So I'm looking forward to deliver for delivering you guys valuable and engaging content that truly supports your work as a family, as a MegaGen worldwide family that we are. So I'm gonna briefly explain to you what I've been doing this couple of months. Uh, as you can see right here is a, it's a sharing contents in videos. For example, here I have the marketing product section. In here, I'm like, we're explaining the most relevant medical devices features, highlighting every one of them as a marketing strategy perspective. But at the same time, with as we know, MegaGen, we have developed R2Gate software for almost 12 years ago. So as we know, it's very useful for the new era of dentistry that we know that we are in the need of a digital dentistry. The new era belongs to our CBCT machines, intraoral scanners. So as as a MegaGen user using R2Gate software, as you can see here below, I'm posting videos related to know how to use the software from the beginning, and then in the while the months goes by, we're gonna go to intermediate to advanced content, English and Spanish at the same time. So I'm gonna be posting it in our YouTube channel, name R2 Playground. As you can see right here, down below, with several topics that are gonna be useful. And of course, I wanna hear from you guys. Any kind of feedback is welcome. So, and as well, here in headquarters, HQ, as you can see right here, the next slide. Okay, here in headquarters, we aim to expand content globally. So we encourage you, us together as a family, to actively utilize this material beyond social media for offline, for example, for offline event promotions or other online marketing materials. Let's work together so we can maximize the reach and impact of our content globally, worldwide. Okay. And here, as you can see here, is a very good example. Um, as I was saying, this one is a very good example as we would like to highlight Uzbekistan and Albania. They have translated the content, as you can see here in the images, into their local languages. As all of us, we are doing the same thing in our different countries, right? That's very good. And achieving strong, very strong results by following the guidelines. So, in particular, Sophia, that we met before, it's very nice, her content. Sophia from Uzbekistan has expanded her web part uploading with permissions, of course, permissions, and consistently uploading self-created content. So we encourage you to take this as a reference and consider doing the same thing in every nation together. As another example here, as you can, we have several KOLs, key opinion leaders around the world. We are sharing their content, like here, Dr. Nelson from Venezuela. As we know, some of you already know him because he's amazing how he's a very good influencer with a lot of followers, and at the same time using letting us know his perspective, and at the same time what type of perspective that we have, so we can share together our ideas and our knowledge as a MegaGen family together. So the next one, and that's basically my introduction. It's a pleasure meeting you all here in the marketing section, global marketing from MegaGen here in headquarters, and uh, looking forward to be working with you together as a family. And now I'm going to introduce my global marketing team leader, Mr. Lucas. He's going to continue explaining us our presentation from today's presentation.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. This is Lucas from HQ Marketing. So, like, we already had like 30 minutes from Anne and Luis. So, before moving on to global event and exhibition, you can like stretch a little bit. And like the most thing which is important in SNS will be like growing our follower this year. So for the contents, HQ will be providing lots of good quality contents, and like the translation already Spanish and Russian and also other language is created by our like global marketer. So on each country, I would like to emphasize to concentrate on those growth of the follower. So, last year, as you all know, we had a fantastic symposium in Rome, and also in other scientific meeting was held on each continent. And like there was good points and weak points, and through those like analysis, we had some improvement for 2025. So we want to strengthen our HQ principle. And from the beginning, we want to clarify the exact target for all the audience and the sales, so the follow-up process can be also smooth. So on 2025, already Dubai MIASM already has been finished like this month at the beginning. And we are having this upcoming Daegu International Symposium. And from the second half of this year, starting from Mexico LASM, we will also have scientific meeting on each continent. So currently, this is the plan, but there can be some multiple events for each continent. So whenever you want to open this kind of event, you can discuss with your territory manager or also our marketing team. So for Daegu Symposium, many of you are asking for like promotional materials. So we are like creating step by step. And also one of the most requests was a teaser video. So maybe after this meeting, Anne and Ugi will announce on our WhatsApp group, but I will just want to share on this meeting. So 신기한데?
왜 튕겼지?
어,
아니야?
네?
네가 끈 거 아니야?
아니,
어?
sorry, there's some technical issue happened.
사장님, 이현 씨가 들을 수 있을 것 같아요.
음,
네, 알겠습니다.
잠깐만. 그래서
Regardless of bone condition, our journey has focused on providing solutions that deliver faster lifetime smiles to patients. Now, MegaGen is coming to Daegu, the heart of MegaGen, with leading implantologists from around the world. Our journey to creating lifetime smiles and pushing beyond the limits of bone now begins in MegaGen's hometown at Kyungbuk National University. Let your passion shine with MegaGen for faster lifetime smiles. A city where tradition meets and innovation and cutting-edge technology. Beyond the limits of bone, 30 years of challenges and the path forward. 18th MegaGen International Symposium in Daegu.
So as the venue of this international symposium will be in hometown and heart of MegaGen, we are preparing very carefully and in very in good ways, so all of you can expect the event. And in local country, you guys are doing your best to gather all the participants, so appreciate all those effort. And before the symposium, we will also have a travel program, which will be on 22nd and 23rd. So this announcement has been made this week. So for the details, it will be upcoming on next week. And I want to define the scientific meeting and international symposium once again. So only the big event, which will be more than 1,000 people, it will be only international symposium. And scientific meeting, we will be limiting to 200 people. And instead of having those kind of fun points, show points, and all those entertainment, we will make scientific meeting much more academical. And for those enjoy and party, it will be in only international symposium. So on this meeting, there's some country already preparing the scientific meeting. So I will just go through the principle that HQ is emphasizing. So participant will be 200 people max, and there will be only six speakers max, one world famous, and one who can deliver our message, and 2 from MINIC and 2 from local. And for the exhibition, we don't want to make a bazaar, so we will concentrate on 5 items only. 3 will be main and 2 will be sub. And the booth design, we will have same unified design, which will be presented on my next slide. And budget, we will limit for 100K. Previously, we were spending so much for the entertainment and all the party, but we will have 100K limit and 50% from HQ and 50% from host country. And for the other point, for scientific meeting, we recommend to be held in a country which already has more than 200 users. And after event is also important. So after 1 month and 3 months, we want to collect all the report regarding the conversion rate and all the comparison between target and actual sales and audience participant. So any country to have a new height and open a scientific meeting, you can contact your territory manager or like our marketing team. And for the exhibition, last year in HQ, we participated ADEC in Dubai and EAO in Italy, and also CAP in Dubai. So in HQ, we are unifying all these design. So we also ask our overseas distributor and subsidiary to have same design in your local country. And like we already finished ADEC this February, and next month we have IDS in Germany, and this exhibition will be participated by HQ on this year. So to our overseas distributor and subsidiary, I want to emphasize that exhibition is no more like only marketing and branding. Like we have to connect like marketing and sales together. So we do the branding through exhibition, but we also have to make some result and contract from the exhibition also. So how we approach is we gather awareness from the audience participant, and if they visit our booth, we have to increase their interest and fill their desire. And if they get this interest and desire, then it's the time to make action. So for small congress and small seminar, we made a unified small structure, as you can see in the slide. So with this structure, you can participate like in one booth or two booths, basically two booths, but when it goes like 3 to 4, it can be expanded, as you can see in the slide. So if you have 2 sets, also you can create a 8 booth, like 3 open site. So we are currently selling this like a marketing material. So if you want to purchase, you can contact your territory manager. So already like more than 20 countries are using the system, and it decreases the logistic, like it has logistic costs, but anyway, if you have the system, you don't have to create every time, and it is cost safely. And for the mid and big, we also have this kind of concept, but as it will be always more than 8 booths, it has to be customized. So you can like discuss with our HQ marketing team. And as we have announced that there's like Spanish video and other language video, we will upload on this web part folder. It will be on MegaGen product, and you can see video clip, and also exhibition signage will be the folder name. And if you go into this folder, all like language we will be like creating and we will be uploading on this folder. Of course, there can be more language, so it can be some additional folder in the future. And for convenience, like we are also providing without text version, and that will be in the clean folder. And this is something not related to exhibition, but recently the R&D team created a YouTube channel. So basically the language is Korean, but it can have like English subtitle, and like you will be familiar with already the subtitle function. So you can have it in your like local subtitle. So here, SK Jang and Albert, they are recording the video for the product. So you can also have this information. The channel name is in Korean, so I just put a QR code for you can scan. So if you if you cannot scan right now, it will be sent by email, so you can have this information. Also, there's some video, this kind of implant. So yeah, concluding my slide for exhibition, I want to just emphasize that no more, like, not only branding and marketing, just always try to connect with the sales, and like from the beginning, let's do those kind of events, increasing our follower through this kind of exhibition. Yeah, so this concludes all the presentation, and we will receive question from each country.
So if you have any further question after this meeting, you guys can feel free to message us. So that'll be it.